Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Separate to Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Coach Juice, aka Julian Baldy. I'm a co-host, my wife Mia,
Hello.
aka
Mrs. Juice. Yes.
hopping on here. Talking about a lot of things.
A lot of things.
A lot of
I'm
things.
in the mood to yap.
She's in the mood to yap. And I mean, as you guys know, currently been released. Now it's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks, officially.
2 weeks.
Over 2 weeks.
And I think it's just a great opportunity here to talk about life behind the curtain. Because there was a lot of stuff going on that a lot of people don't know. How we got there, like the whole WWE Next Gen TV show.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So we're just here to talk, bring you closer, bring you guys behind the curtain on our journey and our life within WWE, within the TV show, and all the little things backstage. But here we go. Mia DeAngelis.
Yes, sir.
Start it off.
Wow. It's been a long year, but I think we should really start it off with the CFL Combine. Because I knew we had two things that we had. When I first met Julian, actually, he always told me that he had an opportunity to try out for the WWE in his back pocket. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. And I just had a feeling that he was actually gonna go into it. I don't know why, but I just knew. But it was the end of his college career, and he had two things that he was going to go to. He was going to go to the CFL Combine, and then right after that, he was going to go to the California to not only try out, but be in this TV show that we've been hearing about.
She's talking about the WWE tryout.
The WWE tryout.
This is all last year.
This is all last year. And then the CFL Combine was just not what we wanted at all. It just didn't go to plan. It wasn't just, he just got injured, and it was a very emotional 2 days. Because you got hurt on that first day?
5 days.
5 days? Oh.
I mean, the comment was 5 days, but I got hurt day one at the 40.
That's right. It was the first day. So then, we kind of immediately knew that, all right.
And then they kept my time. I'm like, dude, you guys saw me. How you call saw me time again?
Injury?
No,
Tweaking?
limp, limp the
limping?
last 5-10 yards because it happened right at top speed. So I'm like, dude, don't.
Don't do my man like that. Y'all dirty for the.
Whatever. No, it's all good. But also, let's talk about the CFL Combine real quick. Just how the setup. We had a whole day to do the testing. And if you guys know, your body is once you warm up, you're ready to go. You're able to. You keep that high intensity for maybe max an hour.
All day.
So we had vertical and bench press in the morning, which was fine.
Yeah.
But that alone took 2 hours. So you did the vert.
How many guys were there?
Oh, it was a lot. I don't remember. It was 50. No, maybe 30 linebackers total. But they had to test the whole position groups. But anyways, an hour for the vertical jump. And then you had 45 minutes break to then do the bench press. And then I'm like, all right. But then in the afternoon, that's where the money was at. 40, shuttle, 3-cone, broad jump, all that, right? So we warm up, ready to go, ready to run through a wall. And then you find out that you didn't even start with the 40. We started with the broad jump. And then for each station, it took an hour. Think about that. So you warm up, you take all your pre-workout, you're ready to run through a wall, and then you have to wait 30 minutes to do just a broad jump. And then you have to wait an hour.
You have to wait an hour
to do a 40-yard dash. And then you have to wait another then it went a little faster, but you have to wait 30 minutes to do a shuttle, and then another 30 minutes to do a 3-cone. And by that time, your body is shut, and we didn't know that in the beginning, so we thought, is this going to take maybe max 2 hours? So everybody was warming up. But basically how it went is you warm up, cool down. Warm up again, cool down. Warm up it again, cool down. And I think that was also a bigger part why I got injured, because it was just so much inconsistency, and also your brain, like you're not able to fire at full force. So in my opinion, a lot of people's numbers are a little bit under.
They don't depict what they truly can.
Yeah, because again, if you like really warm up for that specific thing, you do everything right, you can do that right one time. It's very hard to repeat the same max effort over and over. That's why you can't run a 40
unless you're
top
crazy
speed.
talented, like it's just raw talent. You can
You can max back
do
squat
whatever.
back to back to back to back to back. No, you can do it once or maybe twice. But after that, your brain, your body shut. So that whole cycle, that was like 4 hours. That shit was crazy. I don't know, just a little side note about that.
It doesn't really matter to people who like are crazy talented and they just have it, but people who like work hard and have like a specific set routine of what they do, and it's a specific science behind a lot of guys who work hard to get to there. I feel like that could be like a factor for a lot of reasons why some people don't make it just, in that area, and why some people it doesn't matter, because you can look at some guys.
The training for the Combine was crazy. Shout out to my boy Dave Lawrence from Mecca to helping me train. Shout out to my other trainer, Don Lopez from Bulletproof. Just great people behind me, man. So grateful for the training, for all the knowledge that I've learned over that Combine training. It was just amazing.
Yeah, it was intense.
It was very intense.
Very intense.
Intense.
I ate, breathed, slept the CFL Combine too. Like I was
intense.
waking up with him to go help him with his numbers when he's running and training.
And I started training for it. Was it even the not? I mean,
It's like
the Combine was in April. I started training right after the season. So was November, because we didn't make the playoffs. So in November of 2022, because then so I had like almost like four or 5 months, and so November I was still in Valdosta, so I started training. Then I flew home over Christmas, and I had no fucking Christmas, dog. I went home to see my family for 2 weeks, right? Because it's Christmas. I fly home.
Good Christmas Eve and Christmas.
I was home. I see my family 2 weeks a year, and I was training twice a day, every fucking day during Christmas break, because I knew I had that mission, that goal. So I had to sacrifice my family time, I wasn't eating nothing, no Christmas cookies, no nothing. I was locked the fuck in for that.
That's right. Yeah, because I remember like Snapchatting him
and trust me, it was hard. My mom was like, "Hey, you want to do this, want to do that? Like, we haven't seen you a whole year." And I said, "Sorry, Mom, you gotta go train." And then in the evening, "Hey, sorry, Mom, gotta go train." And all that just to get hurt at the Combine? That shit broke me. But here comes the thing. Tell them.
Oh, right after the Combine.
No, it's God's plan. That's what.
It was God's plan. God was literally leading him to where he wanted to place him for that time, and it never makes sense in the moment. You're like, why this, why that? He literally did everything right, like to a T. I was there,
but
the witness.
Everything happens for a reason.
But it's just what God wants, and sometimes you don't understand it, but you just kind of have to accept it and just let him lead you.
Maybe some people want to know exactly what this whole training looked like, right? Mm-hmm. So let me guys a little rundown. So I was training. Damn, I was training a lot. I mean, twice a day. Morning was always speed or a change of direction on the field. Afternoon was in the gym. And then in between, I always had a nap. At night, I used to stretch sometimes. On Wednesday was my recovery day, so I usually do contrast, so hot and cold tubs for recovery. That helped me out a lot.
Did you do that in Valdosta?
Yeah, I did that in Valdosta. Shout out Mr. J.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shout out Mr.
forgot.
J. But yeah, that would be, so Monday, Tuesday, twice. Wednesday, off, recovery. Tuesday, Thursday, twice. Saturday, Sunday was more recovery. But everything else was watching film, more like visualizing, like running fast. And then I also had the opportunity to talk to Les Spellman. Shout out Les, appreciate you. We're on the phone for like an hour, going over my start, reviewing my film of my coming out the gate. So, dude, just like very grateful for that experience in general, for all the people I was able to talk to, learn from, um, and yeah, man. And I just like that's what I'm saying.
The 10
Sometimes
hours.
life.
Slept for 10 hours.
Oh, slept for 10 hours every day. So there was nothing outside of it. It was literally training. And I loved that. I was so locked in. So locked in. Tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision.
And then sometimes life just looks at you. Also, oh, you want this? And rips it right in front of your face. And you have two options. You're like, oh, you crumble, fold, and never show your face again, or you keep fighting. I remember right after I got hurt on the combine in Canada, I walked out, started crying, bawling my eyes out, calling Mia.
Yeah, it was bad. And I'm also like I was a student athlete myself for a long time, and like up until like my third year of college. So then at this point I was just like working and stuff, and I was just like I had to like put everything away just so I could like be on the phone with him for like hours. Well, he's also just waiting around like in the medic area and stuff, and I just had to like be on the phone. And I cried so hard because like I don't know, I just had a bad feeling because I don't know, just sometimes God lets you know something's gonna happen before, and then like I just knew as soon as he called me that he like hurt himself, and we were just crying on the phone together because that's like what he put all of his energy into and like sacrificed. Like we've sacrificed so many things as well.
And like it's not even just like those 5 months. It's the whole 10 fucking years before then.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this was the pinnacle of my football career.
Yeah.
Everything that I've ever went through, all the JUCO struggle, high school, moving from Italy to the United States by myself, everything was to get to one of those positions for like the CFL Combine that led to that. And then I felt like all those 10 years were worth nothing.
Just on the first day too.
Nothing.
I don't know. I really just felt bad because I felt like I pulled my hamstring.
Like that shit broke me.
Like, it's crazy. But then, like,
moving forward, built by pain, more but a struggle. We back at this shit, man. We don't fucking stop.
We don't stop. Anyways, but after that, things started to look up because I told him he wasn't gonna go to the tryout. Like he wasn't gonna go, and I was like, "You're gonna get on."
WWE tryout.
The WWE tryout. I'm sorry, the WWE tryout.
Because that's right after, so I would.
So it was a week. Yeah, it was the 5 days there in the combine, and he's immediately getting on the plane in Canada, going to California for the WWE tryout. Mm-hmm. Like it's like bada bing, bada boom. Like it was he wasn't home for 2 weeks, and I was like, "You're gonna get on that plane." I
missed you then.
I missed you. That was a long 2 weeks. I told him you're gonna get on that plane. You're gonna go. And you're gonna show them who Julian Baldi is, because he was a very charismatic guy and he has the looks and he's athletic. So I was like, you just go. And there was also the TV opportunity, and I was like, this is just an opportunity that you can't miss. You know, it's like once in a life. Like who can say that you're on a TV show? Not a lot of people. You can make our podcast, make our videos on social media and stuff, but who can say you're actually on a TV show?
Yeah.
So I was like, you gotta go, and you're gonna go, and then he ended up meeting some really cool people. It was fun.
It was a great experience. It was so much fun. I ain't gonna lie. It was very Hollywood. Just like I've never been in Los Angeles, so it's like I'm like in the really movie. I'm in a movie because I always compare America to a movie. Because like in Italy, we always say, oh, it's just like in a movie because the movies are made in the United States, like the good ones.
Yeah, like the culture.
Most of them.
The culture.
Most of them. So it was like I thought, oh, from the plane looking down, I was like, oh, this is GTA. It was super cool, and I was still in a very dark place because I thought my life was over. I'm not getting drafted. I'm not gonna make it anywhere with football. It's literally the dream is dead. Everything I've ever worked for my whole entire life is done. And during that time, even though I was so depressed, so in such a dark place, I knew in my own head, I was telling myself, yo, motherfucker, this shit has a reason behind it. You know how this shit works. Everything happens for a reason.
It really does.
And I knew just at some point, the reason gonna show. It's, you know?
Yep. And then you got it. You got the contract.
Yeah, so whatever. with all that being said, I received the contract. Shout out to my boy Braden, aka Sexy BJ
Sexy
Ray,
BJ Ray.
for
Come
being
in.
my roommate there, and we're not giving a fuck, and we're just sending it, having a good time. Yeah, but again, the whole TV show thing at the tryout, that shit was crazy. It was very Hollywood. We were in LA too, so it was just great experience in general.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't really understand like the concept of it because like they're doing cuts, and I know I haven't seen my man in almost 2 weeks, and I'm like, when you come at home, like just get cut today, so I miss you. And then I remember him saying like, no, Mia, like I think I'm gonna get a contract, and I was like, oh. And then once he said that, and I knew that that's something that he was interested in, I was like, oh, period. Then like, let's go. We got 2 more days. Like, just tough it out. Like, do your thing.
yeah. But even then, after I got the contract, I was like, yes. But I still was like, man, fuck.
You didn't have your peace. You didn't.
Yeah, there was no
It was very
peace.
fresh. Like you didn't understand why. Like when good things happen after something bad happens, like your heart is broken. So it's hard to truly appreciate things in those moments. Because I was still like grieving like the whole football thing as well. Like because again, like when you support somebody as much as I did for him during that time, like he was getting his 10 hours of sleep.
No, let's talk about songs. Let's talk about
Let's
that.
talk about some.
So even the year before then, because I knew it was about to be my senior season, so I had to get ready. I was so locked in.
Yeah.
I mean, my whole
That's like my first perception of you, like my first interaction seeing you in the weight room. Well, I saw him we met in the classroom and like in the weight room. Yeah. Hold on, my nose is so itchy. I gotta do something about
okay.
it.
What she was trying to say is,
Ugh.
Coach Juice, motherfucker is locked in. My whole this past 10 years, I was so driven, tunnel vision, and I'm still in. We ain't stopping, my boy. We rolling. We going full force now. It's free game.
Sorry about that. Coming up very
And we cooking, guys. Like, we cooking.
Where was I going? The first time I saw him, he was just locked in. Like, that's my first perception. I heard about Baldy. Everybody called him Baldy because he just have a good football name, last name.
I'm not bald.
But you're not bald.
I'm not bald.
He's Baldy, not bald. And I was like, yeah, Baldy's crazy. He's this Italian guy. He can lift so much. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And then I see him for the first time in class. And he just walks by me, and I was like, who is this guy? And I didn't piece it together that was like him. I was just in my own little world. I had practice later, I was thinking about everything. And I was like, wow. And then in the weight room, I saw him again. I saw him in his element. And I was like, that was like the most attractive thing I've ever seen, was just like somebody's just grinding. Someone just grinding so hard. And I was like, wow, I'm going to get him. And then I did, I did. But he's always been so locked in. I don't know any other Julian. I never.
So for some people have to understand this. Like, if you're an international student or you're just like from a different country, especially like so far away, at least that's how I see it.
Especially international athletes as well, but even international like students, you don't know anything but work.
Most of us are here on a mission, right? Of course, I heard some international people are like super rich, their family are rich, so they come here just like to get the experience, whatever.
Yeah.
That's not fucking me, dog. Or that's not a lot of people that I know too. Like, we hungry, we are hustlers. Like, we come here on a mission, locked in. I always say, once that plane lands in the United States, what goes down?
The blinders.
The blinders go down. Tunnel vision, because there's no mom, no dad to call. They're on the other side of the world. It's you versus the world. And the only way you can go is forward. So, and again, forward was for me, play college football, make it as high as you can in pro football, whatever. Just being able to stay in the States, just make it in life. And nothing else mattered.
Until I came along.
And then she mattered.
Yeah.
But here's a big part. She allowed me to be even more focused to the mission because she put a lot of distractions away.
Yeah, like I understood. Like I was still coming out of like having fun and being like social and like that, like all that stuff. Like having what's it called? Like I didn't want to miss out on like gatherings or whatever, and I wasn't really like I wasn't really a big partier anyways, or like I never really went out. I can really count on my hands how many times I truly went out, like because I was a student athlete anyway, so I had practice, I had games, I like it.
What do we always say? Sorry, what do we always say? Separate to elevate.
It separates elevate.
So fuck all the gatherings,
Yeah.
whatever.
No,
man,
honestly,
be locked in. Separate yourself to elevate yourself.
Yeah, and like where I wanted to come from, like myself and my own like mental health, and my physical like health. Anyways, like meeting Julian and seeing that, that's like what I wanted to be as well. So I was like, okay, well, I need to level up myself so I can help him as well, because I knew that if you're with somebody, you're supposed to be their support, you know. I didn't want to be like, oh, come out with me. No, I didn't really want that. And once you find your person, you really don't want to go out like that in college anyways, because like I remember a couple times, like if we're celebrating or something, we would go out and we would literally look at each other at like 10:30 and be like, let's go home. Let's go home and just watch a movie.
With all that being said, once she got into my life and she understood the mission, she understood what I'm here to do, what my purpose, my drive is. Man, every time everybody thinks I love working out. I mean, it's cool, but dude, I don't want to go work out every fucking day. Or like whenever I work out, like some days I hate it. Some days I don't want to go. I'm sore. I'm tired. And I just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, on social media, they'll say, oh, I love it, whatever. But nah, dude, like there's a bigger purpose behind it, man. It don't matter how you feel. Results over emotions. Let me say that one more time. Results over emotions. It don't matter how you feel, what your body's telling you. I mean, okay, sorry. Let me say that. If we're talking about sports performance, those things matter. But we're talking about life in general, like fuck your feelings. Fuck your emotions, go to war. Like full on go. And here's another mindset, I said this in the last episode too, that I incorporated now. The harder it gets, the more I like it, because I know other people will quit. But we still fucking standing. Mm-hmm. Walking, crawling to the top. Sorry, here we go. But
anyways.
What I really like, oh, she needs a ring on her finger, which she does now. Once I told her, hey, look, one of my trainers, Dave Lawrence, he told me, look, dude, you want to get faster, you want to change your game in general, you got to sleep 10 hours a day. Like, if you really want this, you got to sleep 10 hours a day. I'm like, shit, all right. So, with still football practice and everything going on, sometimes I had to wake up at what?
5 a.m.
5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, sometimes 4:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I was about to say 4:30.
So I had to adjust my time when I go to sleep. So some days I had to go to sleep at 7:30, 8 p.m. at night. And then that means, again, no social, no nothing, dude. So locked in, so focused. And she was willing, she's still a college athlete. She has a social life, friends. But she was willing to like, all right, let's go to sleep. 8 p.m., join. Hey, let's go to sleep. And we both went to sleep.
Unless I had like homework or an essay or how to do something.
Yeah, but she was willing to sacrifice her own social life.
There really, at that
for
point,
my mission.
There wasn't like, it was just Julian. Like, friends are friends. I hung out with them. Like, I saw my teammates all the time.
She's a real one.
So I was like, okay.
She's my wife.
And like, I just knew that like, okay, let's go to bed. Like, okay, whatever. You get 10 hours, I get 10 hours, or I'll try. So like, and I guess that's in his mind when it clicked for him. But like, I always knew like, all right, in game, let's get our 10 hours.
I'm not here trying to say you gotta go out there and like, I don't know where I was trying to go with this. Never mind.
No, I
But
cut that one. Scratch that one.
no, we can't cut it. This is full go.
Oh, this is full go.
This is full go.
Oh, that's very real. So
Yeah,
you got me blowing my nose.
We're keeping it real.
We're keeping it real here. We are.
So let's go back to the combine, getting hurt, the depression, going to the tryout. But one door, it's so cheesy, but it's fucking true. One door closes and another one opens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got the contract. Still very depressed and in a dark place for like
Yeah, we were
a
not
month.
doing well. Yeah,
A month.
you were not.
And now like, all right, cool, man. Let's take it. Let's go with WWE. Let's take this to another level. We go to Orlando. Like you guys know, I'm international. Now from a student, I was on a student visa. Since now I'm getting employed by WWE, I need a work visa.
You needed that work visa.
So I already applied for that a long time beforehand, so I had it ready. But it was already, my start date was June with the company.
It was a very quick turnaround. So
yeah.
They all got their contract and they said, we need you to be in Orlando. It was like 3 weeks. We need you to be here in 3 weeks, ready to start training. It was very intense, very bada bing, bada boom. Luckily, all of our leases were coming up anyways, or both him and mine. So it was fine. And I just remember, like, as soon as he got that contract, I think we went on a little beach, like a 2-day, 3-day beach vacation. So I think we saw Dawn and Abby. Love y'all. And we're here. Like, I feel like it was so fast.
By the way, that vacation, she's saying vacation.
Vacation.
That's not a fucking vacation. That's only the vacation because
Well, if I'm on the beach for
I
like
haven't
5
been on a
minutes,
vacation in fucking 10 years. Maybe that was my first one.
It was just like us trying to finally relax because we were like, okay, we have something. Like we knew what he was doing.
I thought this was God's plan. I thought here we are. This is the new path, right? This is how we're gonna make it big. Cool. And then June comes along, still nothing, no work visa. WWE calls me, hey, we can't pay you. We can't do anything with you.
You can't. He couldn't even like be in.
I couldn't even go there or
center.
look or.
He couldn't even be on the sidelines. Like it was like
Exactly.
pretty much illegal for him to be there.
But by that time, we already signed the lease. We moved into this apartment. You guys gonna see for another 2 weeks before we move out of
Before
here.
we're out here.
So I was like, I thought this was it, right? But now here we go, another punch in the face by life.
That was something crazy for us as a couple too, because like.
Oh, because now I asked her to marry. We forgot that part.
Oh my gosh.
We forgot
so
about that. Sorry. So right after come back, I got my WWE contract offer.
You weren't even back. Oh well, I guess you were back, but
I thought, oh, now I have a good contract. I can provide for her. She was about to graduate anyways. So I proposed. She said yes. I'm like, here we go. So she said she's willing to come down, move in with me in Orlando. I'm like, awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, all right, we're gonna go to Orlando. Like I was already gonna go.
So
online.
everything was smooth.
It was fine.
But then the visa didn't come in. And then, by the way, I graduated that year too, last May.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
he graduated Combine, WWE tryout. Like that was the order.
That's how I went. CFL Combine, WWE tryout, got the contract, graduated college, got engaged.
Yeah.
And then, all right, cool. Now, like, you see, like, I thought, oh, doors opening, we rolling. Moved down to Orlando, signed the lease. We're about to get paid anyway, so we're able to pay our rent. But no visa, so no money. So here we are, living off savings.
Yeah.
For another 3 fucking months.
And then at this time too, like while living in Orlando, I got a job with Disney. Like I'm a lifeguard.
See, she was willing to get a job.
Yeah, I worked full time immediate, like right then and there while I was at school. Cause I don't know, I just want to grind too. You know, always a student athlete. You know,
like that means a lot. Yeah. I love you.
Love you. But we can't survive off of my little salary as a lifeguard.
But let's run it back, right? Her, this, that, depression up, back, WWE, here we are. Cool, ready to go, no visa, bang. Punch in the face again. Fuck. And I thought, all right, maybe a few weeks delay. 2 months later, I'm like, maybe another day. Maybe another day. Nothing. So I had to contact lawyers 3 months in. They say, hey, do this, do that. But during those 3 months, man, a lot of frustration, a lot of darkness.
It was very, very.
I thought
like,
WWE gonna cut me already because I was delayed, so they didn't want me
and
to like take it.
Convinced me that, and I was like,
we were tripping hard. That shit was dark.
It was not a good time. It was not a fun time.
All my friends in WWE are like, huh?
I'm glad that you and I went through that because I feel like we came out stronger.
But you see, like Combine. Try offer. No visa. Like it's always, and people. I mean, it's all about resiliency. Gotta be resilient. Be like, oh, you get punched in the face. All right, cool, get out. It's so cheesy, but it's fucking true.
Yeah, and like the thing with social media is that you kind of like let people know, and like even in the show, like you kind of see like that the visa issue like was bad, but it like really sucked. It really sucked. Like he's not getting paid. He's already behind.
Like we
with
lost
everybody.
all our savings, all of them,
it.
just to pay rent in this bitch.
Yeah, or just to survive. Like it's expensive, you know. It's a big city. He had a lot of like savings, and we had a lot of savings coming in here, and we just had to like trickle on by, and like I was eating like food from Walmart. And,
yeah, it was pretty bad.
But like, you know, we came out on top of it.
Just gotta keep
it's just,
fucking
it's
going.
just like it's just seasoned us like in a good like. And now looking back at it, like I'm glad we went through something, because like for us, like, you know, as like a new like.
Built by pain, molded by the struggle.
Yeah,
basically.
Basically.
And then 3 months later, finally received my visa. I'm like, all right, finally, let's cook. Ari was training on the side. No, I had to stay ready once.
Yeah.
Stay ready. So
it wasn't like you were just not doing anything. Like you were training heavily.
I was locked in. Yeah. Start training. My first day was September 15th. That's my official start date at WWE, September 15th. That's my start date. So I'm like, all right, cool, here we go, rolling. Training was going well, developing my character. Hey, Giuliano!
Mario Ferrari!
I am. Oh, no, don't tell him that, and then it's I might still use it.
I'm sorry.
Mario Ferrari. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, WWE, you missed out. It's all good. Oh, yeah.
That's another thing. This doesn't matter. They don't care about my opinion. Nobody's opinion. But like,
matter. We're blessed.
Julian only had like 7 months of training. And
it's okay.
They took it from that.
It's okay.
It's fine. Hold me back.
Okay.
Hold me back. It's okay.
It's okay. We're
like
blessed.
that's just like, how is
but
that
you
fair?
See, like all that. Sorry, now going forward. So I've been in WWE for like then 7 months. I got released 2 weeks ago, the first week of May.
On the morning of we're
driving. Okay, wait. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
But like, man, this is just life. And winners just don't fucking quit. So we can't quit.
You got to keep moving forward. Like it doesn't matter. Like okay.
I was on the phone. I'm like, Mia, here we go again.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I mean, within like an hour and a half, we had like a lot of things figured. Like
here
we had a lot of things figured out. And as soon as like he got the call, I was like, all right, where are we going? Like,
well, here's the funniest part, right? I got the call. We were driving to Valdosta for her graduation because she's graduating college. Good job.
Yes. Thank you. But in the morning, we're literally pulling out of the gas station, and we're like, oh, yeah, it's fine. Ring, ring.
So, got released. So, while we were driving up to Valdosta, I was on my laptop making moves, already figuring shit out, how we going to pay, how financials, moves, whatever, everything, right? But then it was funny because we were in Valdosta, seeing all my old friends. And I was like, they didn't know because it was so fresh. Yo, man, you're in the WWE superstar. I'm like, yeah, that shit no more, my boy. It was just so fucking awkward. I'm like, fuck, this is perfect timing.
It's great.
Whatever.
And you made
she
like
graduated college, is all that matters.
He made like the smallest post about it too, so like it was on his stories, so not everybody watches stories like on Instagram, so it was like not a lot of people knew. So it was just like,
yeah, when I made more posts, it's like more official, you know.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm blessed. WWE was a blessing.
It was a cool experience.
It was an awesome, great people. Like,
yeah.
I just get it. Business. Like, again, some people are mad for reasons that I already explained in the previous episode, so go check that one out. But it was just awesome, honestly.
It was cool.
I'm grateful,
got to see a whole different universe. And I got to experience it too, just being with him. So everybody there is really nice. When you're at the Performance Center, they're all very nice people and respectable, and they all work hard, and they all deserve what they have, you know.
So all this to say, don't fucking quit.
No, because now we got
life
moves.
is just a game. You just gotta keep playing the game.
I feel like I'm more excited now for life than like I was here.
Oh yeah,
I
now
didn't
we just
really
keep rolling.
Enjoy Orlando that much, but I'm grateful for it. Great.
Go down in the description. Check all the links, workouts, all the social medias, man. I had a lot of stuff coming. We cooking. Again, keep fucking playing the game of life. Don't quit. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe, follow, like, comment.
Engage.
Go follow Mia because she wants 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh my God, don't say that. That's actually crazy.
Appreciate you guys. See you guys next time.